odd.
It is.
Yeah, I noticed the resemblance.
So you saw, huh? So what do they have in common with us? Well, they have during their, well, actually now for us it's during our development that we have gill slits in our pharynx. So those close up in us because we don't breathe underwater anymore, sadly, except for scuba. But these guys, they still have gill slits in their pharynx. And also during development, they, well, they have a post-anal tail, which we have as well.
Oh, I lost your voice.
Where'd I go?
Oh, no, I hear you. Okay.
No, I hear it. Yeah.
Okay. And they don't have a notochord, which is one of the other key features of chordates, and I think that's why they're called hemichordates, is they have another similar type chord that's not a notochord. And a notochord is just a kind of firm rod that sits near the nerve cord.
That was great, Amanda.
Yeah.
And that's what makes sea squirts similar to us as well. They have a notochord only in the larval phase. And they're called tadpole larvae. They look like tadpoles. They may only be a couple of millimeters long. And when they get ready to settle down, they go head first onto a rock, and the notochord is resorbed. And so then they become nothing but filter feeders.
Right. So yeah, it's pretty neat that in larvae they can metamorphose, and through development they can gain or lose things. And so a sea squirt doesn't look like it has any of those features. And for us, it's hard to see the pharyngeal gill slits that we have unless you look at a developing embryo, and you can see them there.
And is chordata a superphylum, or is it the phylum?
I'm pretty sure it's a phylum.
I think it's a phylum.
And
It is
so
a phylum.
vertebrates are a subphylum of chordata, as are sea squirts, as are hemichordates.
It's either subphylum or class.
Okay.
I'm not sure which.
Okay.
Those are tricky for me.
Yep. Wow. So we share developmental characteristics with these animals that live on the bottom of the ocean. It's amazing.
I like when you can see the little worms go back into their tubes.
Yep.
Maybe they got a good bite of something.
Or they've been frightened.
Or they've been frightened.
Hemichordata is a phylum,
It is. Okay.
and chordata is a phylum.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Tunicata is a subphylum.
Yes. Okay. Or
Oh,
Urochordata.
I think there's a crab or spider at the top.
Oh,
You can start to see his legs moving.
I'm watching.
At the top of this.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is it a larvae?
I don't
I-
know.
I don't
I'll look
think
up
Long,
so.
spindly legs.
Oh, I'm looking at something different.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's an arthropod. Definitely has jointed.
An arthropod.
Arthropod is the phylum Arthropoda, and it means jointed limbs, or jointed feet, I guess. Arthro, joint.
Oh, we're scaring this tube worm. They're all closing up.
So it's really easy for us to think that having limbs with joints in them is important because we have them, but arthropods are actually the only group other than us in animals that have jointed limbs.
Cool. Okay, coming wide.
That's pretty neat. Got
Thank you.
a pondering or a question coming in from Jason. He said earlier in the dive there was a large octocoral that looked like an anemone. Later on I think it was discovered to be an anemone, but I'm not really sure. Does anyone remember the octocoral?
I remember the octocoral, but I don't remember it being discovered to be an anemone.
So it's still a coral, not an anemone? That's what we're thinking?
I don't know
We
which
have
one
I don't
we're
know what.
referring to.
idea.
I don't either.
No idea. Sorry, Jason.
If you can describe it. Was it the big white one when we were sitting near the fisher early this morning?
Let's see, Jason, which octocoral are you talking about?
Because I remember a pink one or a reddish one.
Ooh, did the ship catch up? We ready to start the transect?
Slowly. Slowly. We have actually gained ground for the first time this hour.
Ooh.
Oh, 50 meters.
What?
Oh, 25.
What's the challenge? The
Just weather. Swell and weather.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything we can plan for that'll make turning for the next, after this transect's done, easier for you guys?
Oh, I think heading to the southwest is going to be great.
Ah, okay. So this is going to be a difficulty every other time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the white one.
So we're,
the
we're
white one.
basically running
White
up the down
octogonal.
escalator.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're going up and down an escalator?
Running up the down escalator.
Or we're running up the down escalator. That always is a little challenging.
So I guess as we
Oh, I didn't see it.
Running might be an optimistic.
Don't try this at home.
Oh.
yeah. That just means more time for exploring.
Can't say no to that.
Is that a sponge up in the upper left? The white.
Ooh,
It's huge.
that is pretty.
That is a sponge.
A stalked
Amanda, is it a sponge?
Sponge alert. Oh, yeah, it is. That's a nice looking sponge. Hyalonema.
Is it a glass sponge?
Is it the start
It is
of
a glass
this?
sponge. Can you iris down, please?
Is it
Sure.
not this? Sacocalix pedunculata?
Pedunculata.
The start of it? Or maybe
Quite
related?
Possibly. I don't
That's
know.
like the
but-
one that we sucked a piece. No,
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 because
that
one
was
didn't have a
yeah,
stalk.
right. It did not.
That is a beautiful sponge.
Maybe it's the beginning of that.
Yeah.
How do you say Sacocalix? Sacocalix?
Yeah, Sacocalix pedunculatus is one that we have in our deep sea guide. This might be that guy. And Jason, we looked it up. That white anemone / coral is a soft coral. It's a type or related to mushroom corals within the Alcyonidae, and its genus and species is Bathyalcion robustum. That was a tough one to say.